Hello Scorpio, welcome to your He Said, She Said reading. This is for the time period November 11th through 25th, 2018. Thank you for joining us. We have Richard.
Hello Scorpio.
And we're here to deliver your channeled messages. These readings differ from my usual readings that I do by myself because of course we have Richard here giving the male perspective. So please feel free to enjoy both or one or the other. It's completely up to you. Now let's take a look at your oracle cards. From the Oracle of Mystical Moments, you've pulled Weaving Flowers.
So Weaving Flowers speaks to creator, art of the universe, and integration. And the main message of this card is that you have the power to create and inspire.
And from Shadows and Light, you've pulled out Trick or Treating, though I hope that you're not because you're late. But this one's really about not judging by appearance. It's about what lies beneath. Very much an energy here of discovering what something is really all about rather than judging it based on how it may appear at first glance. The trick or treaters help you see through conditioning and old thought patterns, and as they do this they may reveal to you a world more wonderful than you thought possible. Okay, so let's see where this energy takes you, Scorpio. What is being revealed? I've already meditated on your energy, so let's cut these cards. And we'll focus in on the energy of the person that you are thinking about, Scorpio. What they bring to the table when it comes to you. Their flaw. How they feel about you. How you feel about them. The strengths of your relationship. The weaknesses of your relationship. The potential for a healthy relationship crossed by any roadblock, and the outcome. So let's take a look here, Scorpio. The Four of Cups.
Right, so there's an energy here of somebody who is not open to offers. I kind of look at this guy and I often see him as being kind of pouty.
He's a bit pouty. There's indifference, ambivalence here. Somebody who's closed off emotionally. Let's have a look and see what they bring to the table when it comes to you, Scorpio. Two of Cups in reverse.
Yeah, so it's possible that this is represents a breakup. This is possibly a relationship that has ended.
Okay, let's take a look and see what the flaw is. The Two of Wands. It seems like this person's taken a different direction.
Yeah, and that's they've made plans and gone off in their own.
Let's see how they're viewing you here, Scorpio. King of Pentacles in reverse.
Yeah, so they're viewing you as being not embodying the good traits of the King of Pentacles, which has to do with stability and the ability to be able to provide a strong, stable home life.
It may be that this person has taken a different tactic to, well, I want to say the message that I'm getting here is a message of someone here who is looking at success, and this is what they're focused on, their future success, and for some reason they don't feel like they can achieve that level with you. So let's take a look and see how you're viewing them here, Scorpio. The Fool, yeah, you see them as have, well, they may have left. Seems to be an energy here of someone who's kind of taken a first step or left a situation behind. It's very much a kind of, I want to say, it's not foolish energy. It's more about someone who's kind of there's a little bit of wild energy.
Well, certainly, I get an energy of not being regretful. Just
it's kind of that free spirit energy. Someone who's just kind of trusting to chance is the message that I'm getting here. Let's look at the strength. The Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, so not wanting to have conflict. I feel not wanting to engage in any kind of back and forth, bickering. I feel like this person's just kind of alleviated themselves of
Well, any confrontation.
Any confrontation, yes. I get that very strongly.
So that's the strength of the relationship, is that there is no confrontation. Not that there is a relationship at all, but
yeah, but it seems like
person's closed off.
They've closed off, and I feel like they're not wanting to. Perhaps they're at a distance, or they have gone off from you here. But it's to avoid confrontation, to avoid fights, to avoid any kind of conflict. I feel like this person can't deal with conflict very well. Let's look at the weakness here. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles in reverse.
Yeah, so the complete unwillingness to cooperate.
You know, the energy here is that there may have been someone who was more interested in the relationship than the other person. The Three of Pentacles in reverse speaks of energy of someone who is wanting more from another person, where unfortunately I get an energy here of someone who was not all that interested when it came to a relationship. Let's look at the potential. Got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The roadblock is the Two of Swords.
So the Seven of Pentacles in reverse speaks to a lack of assessment when there needs to be assessment.
It's about being clear in one's own mind when it comes to choices, decisions that have been made, and it seems like I feel an energy here of the energy of actually knowing. I feel with this moon energy here, it's about instinctively knowing, but blindfolding yourself to the truth is kind of where I'm going with that. That this person was not willing to be in a relationship is what I'm getting. It's kind of a simple message here, really. And I feel the energy here is one person maybe still needing to see the truth when it came to
the true nature of the relationship.
The true nature of the relationship, and also about what they've put their time and effort into. It's kind of a cautionary card here with that Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So I get it as being careful what you put your energy and your money and your time, your effort into. Make sure that it's going to pay off before you get involved.
I get the sense this didn't pay off at all.
Right. Let's look at the outcome. The Three of Wands in reverse. So another card of reassessment here.
Yeah, cancelled plans, cancelled actions.
Cancelled actions. So it seems like there may have been someone here who was planning on something, if this is about a relationship, creating a relationship with this person, perhaps wanting it to take it to a stable level, something for the future here, working together on a shared goal.
They wrongly assessed the situation.
Yes,
this person
yes.
was not.
They were more of a free spirit, someone who really isn't looking to,
they had other plans.
They're not really looking at settling down, committing to a partnership. They're not really looking for that kind of energy here. So with this, without trick-or-treating, the message with this one, it's really here. I feel like you may have, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the need here to take a look at what really was going on here.
Yeah, you need to take a more real view,
rather than how it first appeared, because I think it may have appeared to be something and turned out to be quite different underneath. So that's the message, really.
That's right.
It's about something, the need to delve deeper, to scratch the surface.
Well, to look under the surface.
To look under the surface.
Yeah.
because not judging by appearance sake alone before you start investing into something is really the message here.
That's right.
And it may be because of old conditioning, old thought patterns, that you have thought that things were going to go, or assumed that things were going to go a certain way, but that hasn't eventuated here. So that's kind of the message that I'm getting with this. It's what, looking beneath the surface and how things appear at first glance.
Do you want to get a clarifier, say on the Three of Wands?
Let's get the what is this Three of Wands in reverse for Scorpio?
Although it seems to me to be a fairly clear message.
Yeah, it's a fairly clear message. Yeah. I feel like it's something being cancelled and then moving separate ways.
Yeah, moving on.
Moving on.
Yeah, so there might have been, it might have even been a kind of a rough breakup.
Yeah, it may have been, but I think that the main thing here is that to avoid conflict.
Yeah. Just moving.
And just move on. It is what it is. I'm getting that kind of energy. But if this is a recent thing here, Scorpio, there's a real need to take a look and see what this actually was, because I think someone thought it was more. So there's a need to take off the blindfold, see the truth of the situation, reassess the whole relationship as it was, because I get the sense that it's not really what you thought it was. And I get very much an energy here of just leaving it go, not engaging in conflict with this person or trying to find out, it was what it was, and now move on. That's how I'm feeling with this one here, Scorpio. So let's get because we've got some time here. That one was pretty easy reading. It was fairly self-explanatory. So let's get for you, I'm going to get a Sacred Traveler, because it can be a rough experience when we come across someone who, well, may have... They may have been beautiful on the surface, and not so beautiful underneath. Is kind of that out trickle treating energy. Yeah, it is.
You take a look under the mask.
It's under the mask,
and then you can see what's really there.
Yeah.
Or it could just really be more of a situational thing. It looked all great. It looked all rosy. But underneath, there really wasn't anything of substance going on.
Yeah, I think that's the case. Okay, what have we got here? Choosing your path. So be careful when choosing your path is the message that I'm getting. Because, it's okay to enter into a relationship like this as long as you're both on the same page. But if you have somebody that has this kind of energy of someone who's not really wanting to settle down, and you are, Scorpio, obviously it's not going to work out, because you can't change someone. Let's get one more message for Scorpio. Message for Scorpio. Grace and gratitude, yeah. It's about being grateful for an experience, but then moving on. Not wanting to hold on to any kind of resentment, feelings of inner struggle, battling this person, or beating yourself up sometimes here about a path perhaps that you chose where you were looking at the future, but unfortunately I think you're going to have to rethink plans here and move on is what I'm getting. But do it with grace, do it with gratitude, and I think that's the main thing for you, Scorpio. It's about maintaining your integrity and not letting this person engage you in any kind of
back and forth energy or conflict. So we'll leave it there for you, Scorpio, and wish you all the very best with this. If you would like your own personal he said she said, you can email us gypsyinsights@gmail.com. The cost is $35 for a 20-minute reading with both Richard and I. And also, if you're interested in your own 2019 year ahead forecast, that one's with me.
alone. So if you're interested, you can email me on that as well. And I'm putting out my general 2019 year ahead forecast in a few days, so please check those out as well. So wishing you the best, Scorpio.
Thank you, Scorpio. Goodbye, good luck.